Osio kanali tawado ani gea. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. Usually I'm just sitting here talking to myself. We got some shit to talk about today. Let's start with apparently Nicole has had 4 videos taken down. Her last 2 live streams on her I think it's Beautiful Cool Nicole channel, and the 2 that she had on Kami's kids. Kami is probably getting her kids ready for school right about now. Hey, Jake. Are you in here mooching? Are you in here mooching? I may have something for you later, mister. Okay, so Nicole is freaking out on Twitter. She's freaking out on her community tabs. She's going on to TikTok now and making nasty videos about Kami. She's getting reported all over the place. She blocked Real Stream News. And we'll discuss that first, shall we? Because Deana got an email this morning from RSN. Hold on, let's take a look at that, shall we? Apparently it's not going to let me share it, so, well, hell. Cancel that. I'll read it to you then. Says, look, Deana, I saw your comment on Agea's video that she clipped from my stream from days ago. I don't support Harold. I don't support Nicole. I don't agree with her or whatever she's doing. I told her to stop whatever she is doing. Yeah, sure you did. Okay. As far as you trying to intimidate me, saying you have my address, you don't have it. You have my grandmother's address. So yeah, even if you had mine, I still wouldn't be scared of you or care. Stop acting like I'm involved in anything against you. I'm not. I really have no interest in it. Also, whatever Marie does or whatever, it's not me, so stop lumping me in. I did try to help you. If that's what you want to try and make it seem like I just used you, that's fine. It's not what really happened, but whatever makes you feel better. I want nothing to do with an argument with you publicly or privately, so leave me out of whatever you are doing. I don't care about any of it. And Deana replies, whatever you have to tell yourself, CJ, to feel good about yourself. I'm as bad as Harold, remember? So let's dissect this. He says, I don't support Harold and I don't support Nicole. You do support Nicole, or you would have kicked her out of your community for the shit she's doing. She's harassing people, but you want her in her community because you want the views, you want her donations, and you don't want her making videos about you. I told her to stop whatever she's doing. Yeah, that equated to, no, stop, don't. And then you tried to put it all on Deana. CJ, stop saying that Nicole is mentally disabled. She is not. If you've seen anything she's done recently, she's not using Deana's name. She's not using, well, not completely, but she's not using any other, euphemisms for Deana. So she knows how to control herself. But she's so pissed off that she finally got served that she's going to go extra hard on Kami now. So, fuck you, CJ. You not doing anything about her is just bullshit, okay? This is not on Deana. Nicole is not mentally disabled. And I need you to stop saying that she is. Grow a brain. Intimidating, saying you have my address, you have my grandmother's address. I think Harvard Chickie has your real address. So since we all talk to each other, yeah, she probably has your real address. I wouldn't be scared of you or care. Well, really? Talk to Nicole about that one. Talk to Harold about that. Stop acting like I'm involved in anything against you. You are. If you weren't, you would shut the fuck up. You would get rid of Nicole, maybe get rid of Marie, but no. I don't know what your issue is with these people, but you got to have them around. You keep wanting to blame Deana for everything. Fuck you, CJ. Fuck you in the ass with a cactus. Fuck you in the ass with a saguaro cactus sideways, no lube. Stop acting like I'm involved in anything against you. I'm not. I really have no interest in it. Then why do you keep bringing it up? Why do you keep talking about it? She has told you before, stop contacting me. Do not contact me. Leave me alone. And what did you do on her birthday? Texting, calling, texting until finally they had to respond to you. Remember Repzilla saying, oh my God, this guy just won't leave me alone. Yeah, same shit. You won't leave people alone. You are so desperate for content, you're so desperate for views, you harass people until they respond to you, and then you use that for clout. Whatever Marie does or whatever, stop lumping me in. You have her as a mod. You kiss her ass. I don't know what she has on you, but fuck you, CJ. I did try to help you. If you want to try and make it seem like I just used you, that's fine. It's not what really happened, but whatever makes you feel better. Okay, CJ, let's go in on that one, okay? Yes, you helped her, and yes, she has thanked you endlessly. If you listen to the Clobberings Times interview, she says many times that, she was grateful to you, she thanked you, but the problem is you expected eternal gratitude, you expected ass kissing, you expected some kind of loyalty no matter what happened. And then your mods start going in on her, so then you start going in on her, and you wonder why she doesn't want to, excuse me, be eternally grateful to you. Really? And then that bit that I clipped the other day, that is a habit with you, CJ. You turn on survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. You turn on them and you say that they're crazy. And oh my God, this, that, and the other thing. Maybe if you were on the other side of it, CJ, maybe you would understand it. When you've gone through that kind of trauma and people hammer at you and hammer at you and hammer at you, yeah, you're gonna fucking snap. So then you blame them. You victim blame. You're a fucking asshole, CJ. And you use everyone. Everyone is content to you. Everyone is views. Everyone is clout. Leave me out of whatever you are doing. I don't care about any of it. Then shut up. Stop talking about it. But now, apparently, Nicole, he weekly told Nicole on Twitter to leave these people alone, okay? So Nicole blocked him. So now he gets to worry about Nicole making streams about him. You know, I really wish I could figure out how to unblock Harvard Chickie. Exactly, Susie. Why would he have Harold's sister in his community if he didn't hope there was a story to be had? You know he would blow that shit out of the water if there was anything. It's all content. All of it, all of it, all of it. Okay, now for the big thing. Unfortunately, it will not let me show this, but our little Nicole attempted blackmail. Nicole, in case you weren't aware, blackmail is illegal. She sent someone a message saying, if you want me to leave Kamiju alone, tell your other friend she knows what she has to do. Call the court and say she lied and I will leave Kami alone. That's the deal I'm giving you. Okay, Nicole, tell your other friend when you're talking about a court case, we know who you're talking about, and guess what? That's a violation right there. Ask Harold how good said person went for him. That's what ended him up in jail. And then telling her to drop the court case, she has spent a lot of time and money. The judge already has all the proof she needs about you. There's no way a court would even let her try to say she lied and have her drop it. Then you say, I will leave Kami alone. That's the deal I'm giving you. This other person, they have no leeway in making such a deal. That is not their deal to make. Hold on, I'm just checking. Okay. So now Nicole is on TikTok. She's brigading again on YouTube, which is what got some of her shit taken down before. I mean, she is doing everything she possibly can to get everything taken down. Hi, Nicole. We know you're here. You and your friends. Gee, I won't call you lurkers because you people think that it's acting as if it's illegal to watch someone else's stream. Drop a big cookie on her head. I will say again, if anybody, has her address and stuff, do not go sending her shit. Do not blackmail. Do not do anything. Okay? Don't be sending her shit. Nothing. Yeah, Jake, it's blackmail intimidation. I know you spelled it wrong, but, whatever. That just kills me. I will leave Kami alone. That's the deal I'm giving you. A party, she's giving this deal to a party that's not even involved. Yeah, Firefly, she got 2 on her beautiful, cool Nicole World channel taken down now, and she got in the 2 videos she had on Kami's kids on that one channel have been taken down. So she's brigading all over the place. Go report this, go report that, go report, go report, go report. That TikTok she did, if any of you are on TikTok, maybe you should do a duet with that. And your half of the duet will be showing the history of all the times that she's shown other people's children, because it's really freaking creepy that she collects pictures of people's children. Eh. Why would you want to send her a mannequin limb? That is really weird. Unfortunately, Carrie, you know what she might try to do with the gummy dicks. Yeah, Susie. Anything for content. He will use people and use people and use people. I mean, that's why he puts up his arguments with Marie, because it makes for good content. Nothing is private with him. Nothing. Nothing. Which one do I want here? Oh, this is the one I want. Here, let's. But, I mean, there are suggestions for birthday gifts, such as since she likes food and she likes butt stuff, it's a butt plug taco holder. I have no idea why anyone needs such a thing. But I'm sure Nicole would enjoy one because she likes butt stuff and she likes tacos. Hey, Adorkables. Ew, I wouldn't want to send CJ nudes. Ew, ew, ew. Icky poo. But yes, on Etsy for $26 plus, you too can own a butt plug taco holder. I don't know why does such a thing exist? Why? I just don't understand the need for such a thing, but hey, to each their own. I'm not gonna yuck on your yum. But, Nicole is going off the deep end. In a way, it's amusing to see. That would be great, Firefly. Bye-bye. Yeah, most of her birthday wish list is food! Food! So, you could get her the taco holder butt plug. Hey, Chumley. Adorkables. I hope he doesn't mean in reference to Nicole, because don't forget, she wears diapers so that she doesn't have to actually go to the bathroom. Yeah, Hey, Savage Libra! Oh my god! Oh, I'm so congested lately. Damn. Oh my god. But you never know, Deana. Maybe somebody there is just looking for the perfect gift for that strange person they know. Oh my God. And yes, Deana is at the car dealership buying a new car to replace the one that Harold wrecked. Oh God. God. Oh man. Nicole is a Heather. But yeah, Carrie, she sent someone a message uh stating, if you want me to leave Kami Ju alone, tell your other friend, or as Harold called her, said person, she knows what she has to do, call the court and say she lied, and drop, and I will leave Kami alone. That's the deal I'm giving you. So, yeah, okay. But yeah, that is attempted blackmail. Oh, he wrecked her car some time ago, Dorkables. That's one of the reasons he's in there. In jail, whatever whatever. But yeah, one of the things he did to her was he stole her car and wrecked the fuck out of it to the point that all she could do was salvage it. Oh, a heifer, not a head. Okay, that works better. Yeah. Tell your friend. Your friend is that other person. Yeah. Oh, she sent that to you on Twitter. Yeah, he wrecked it on purpose. Well, it is, but it's also, I will leave Kami alone, so that's blackmail. So if you don't drop it, well then I will, you know, keep going in on Kami. Go ahead, Nicole, because all it's gonna do is get your channels taken away. Hey, gamer cat boy, cot boy. Oh God, has there been any other new news? I mean, I cannot wait for this to be over and done. I mean, she's going to end up in jail one way or another soon. So maybe she better start asking her mother now what it's like in there. Hey, Head and Shoulders. I don't know. We could do some shopping on here, I guess. You two can own this. It is a coffee mug that has a holder. It's basically, it looks like what used to be called a mustache cup. That men who had mustaches would drink their tea, and the opening would keep their mustache from getting soaked in the tea. But the problem is, it says it warms up your donut. I know they have to make it such an ordeal. It's like, yeah, okay, I want this car. Let me give you money. Let me have it. Go away. Anyway, with this coffee cup, it warms up your donut. Well, I hate to tell you, but what warms up your donut is steam, and all you do end up with is a wet donut. And no, that is not a euphemism. Wet donuts, not fun. But I found this really great site called thisiswhyi'mbroke.com. And they have got some of the coolest stuff. And yes, this is why I would go broke. Definitely. Whoops. It slipped away from me. Yeah, you might as well. But then again, if you do it that way, Head and Shoulders, it's not all wet and, oh, you just got new messages from Nicole. How sweet. She's listening. She claims she doesn't, but see, one night she was silent while I was, snagging her stream, and she unmuted herself, and I could hear my stream. But then she'll tell you that she doesn't listen to my streams. We will be waiting, Jake. Ooh, this is really cool, too. This is an awesome rug. Unless you have a tendency to come home drunk. Walk in your door and see that big hole in your floor and go, ah! Nicole is just digging herself in deeper. Nothing going to happen. I will still be YouTube. You are idiot. I know that you gave my number out. You go fuck yourself dead wrong. Give my number out. Oh, fuck off, Nicole. Guess what, Nicole? They will not let you do YouTube in jail. And at the rate you're going, that's where you're going to end up. So go ask Mommy what it's like in jail. Mommy, can I YouTube from jail? Can I stream from jail? No, you cannot. Yeah, she had many chances, and she thought she was untouchable. She's finding out she's not. She ran up against somebody who had the resources to actually do something about her. And she thinks that everybody hates Deana and everybody loves her. But her idiots, I mean, if she takes any legal advice from the morons in her chat, they're going to get her put in jail double fast. No, you cannot still refer to her as Bald Eagle. Once again, Nicole, I know you have comprehension issues, but referring to Deana as other things is what ended up breaking the restraining order and landed his ass in jail. Yeah, I have God on my side. Sure, I'm sure you do. And you know what God's telling you, Nicole? Shut the fuck up. Stop harassing people. I will also be going live on Instagram too tomorrow and showing Kami disgusting. I'm reporting Kami Jew on all my accounts. Guess what, Nicole? That's going to get you taken off of Instagram too. Instagram is really not going to put up with it. Instagram is owned by Facebook. And Facebook will take that shit down double fast. They will ban you. And if you start another account, that will get reported and they will ban you. Oh, yeah. The coward way. That, bravo, Nicole. Then she blocked me again. She unblocks me to send me the messages. You're a fucking coward, Nicole. You can't handle any kind of opposition to you. Go fuck yourself, Nicole. Yeah, she's got a couple of them. And, all this ranting she's doing on YouTube. Damn it. All this ranting she's doing on YouTube. Yeah. She puts all that stuff up. Hold on, people. I got to get something to drink, so chat amongst yourselves. Hopefully this makes the throat irritation go away. Okay, not completely apparently. Yeah, Facebook is really touchy. A friend of mine was talking about the guy who had attacked her, and God damn it, my throat's going to be irritated. She was talking about the guy that attacked her, and she said something about men are trash. That earned her a 1-month suspension on Facebook. She's talking about the guy that attacked her, and when she said men are trash, it doesn't matter that he attacked her. No, the fact that she said men are trash, that got her banned. I was discussing some members of my family, and I called them white trash, and that got me a ban. Hold on, I'm going to try some gummy bears. Hold on. All the research that I've been doing. Yeah, she has a name for everybody. All this research I've been doing has been stressing me out, triggering me, messing up my sleep. So when I do finally sleep, I sleep so hard that I snore and it irritates my throat. Yeah, I think no, I don't what the hell? Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, because it told me that something happened. Said my audio was something. I don't know. Okay. This thing. Ring Always Home Cam. It's a flying indoor cam with multiple perspectives, custom flight paths, and in-flight live view. I have a drone. I have never figured out how to use the damn thing. I have injured myself. The last thing I need is a security cam that flies around my house. I would injure myself because I'm clumsy. It would fly at my head. I would duck. I would fall over. Ah! Damn it. My computer got away from me. Oh, come on. Slow ass piece of shit. Where did that go? I don't know if this is going to get me in trouble or not. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't need a camera that flies around my house, you know. Something happens, it goes flying into the bathroom while you're on the toilet or something, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice to have a place that compiles everything she has done to everyone. Maybe they could show that in court. And see what Nicole fails to understand, besides everything on the planet, is that this case with Deana sets a precedent. All people have to do when they go after her themselves is refer to this case. And they will see that she's got a record for harassment and abuse. The caw-caw cam. Oh my God, Brandon. Exactly. There's a beware of Queen of Spade. And much like Nicole, completely oblivious. She's said all this shit herself, but it's all lies. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I probably shouldn't show that one. That's a glow-in-the-dark Deinonychus Rex. It's a glow-in-the-dark penis dinosaur. Oh, come on. Oh, God, you haven't? Oh, Firefly. She comes up every once in a while. She's trying to make the rounds of every community again, and as always, in every story, just gets conflated more and more every time she makes the rounds. Or for penis lovers, either one. Okay, this tickle in my throat can go away any day now. For this summer. It's an inflatable motorboat. Why am I looking these things up? Because I get tired of discussing Nicole and her bullshit. And this site that's called This Is Why I'm Broke. Is that what it? This is why I'm broke.com. Yeah. There's stuff on here. Yeah, that's true, Adorkables. I don't have any tequila. I don't have any vodka. I don't have any wine. I have no alcohol in my house, and I'm not going anywhere to get any. If I can avoid leaving the house lately, I will do so. Yeah. Computer being mean. There we go. There was something that was on here that I wanted to show Jake, and I can't find it now. My computer is refusing to behave. I am not a big tequila drinker. Granted, I'm really not that much of a drinker in general. It's just that being allergic to almost anything that will deal with my pain, this is about the only thing I can handle is alcohol. And even then, I have like the double old-fashioned glasses, good sized, cocktail glass thing. And I put maybe half an inch of vodka in the bottom, and then I fill the rest with mixer, usually Coke Zero or whatever. Oh, Fresca, and no ice. I'm really sorry about all the coughing. And I've gotten to where wine, because of the fibromyalgia, I get muscle cramps all the time, and wine seems to make the cramping worse and happen more often. Plus, it gives me heartburn. I've never liked vodka, but it's cheap. but it tends to burn my stomach. So I just have a very little amount in the bottom of my glass and then fill the rest. And one or two of those will bring the pain down to being manageable without me being at all hodged up. I can walk, basically. Yeah, I went to a Christmas party one time, and they talked me into doing tequila shots. I had never done a tequila shot before in my life. I cannot drink anything straight. I have to mix Baileys with milk. I can't drink Baileys straight. And they talked me into doing tequila shots. They talked me into doing a second tequila shot. Pretty soon they talked me into a third one. And then they decided the party was over. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do now? Well, you go home. Well, how am I going to go home? Well, you drive your car. I have just had 3 shots of tequila along with the wine that I drank before that. I'm not driving home. I literally, because this place sucks. We have no public transportation. We don't have taxis, Uber, nothing like. Of course, Uber didn't exist then. But I am on my face, and they expect me to just get in my car and drive home. I'm going to be lucky if I can find my car. I literally had to call the police and say, I'm at a party. I am too drunk to drive. I need a ride home. And they literally came and got me and dropped me off at my house. Then during the day, we have a bus like every hour or something. So just took the bus over, got my car, went home the next day. But, it's pretty shitty of them to all of a sudden decide that, after talking me into these shots, oh, the party's over, go home. I remember at that party, 2 of the guys got into wrestling. For some reason, they were wrestling in the bathroom. And they fell and shattered the toilet. And one of them got cut pretty bad, so he went home. And I think later he went to the emergency room. But, dude, you just left your host without a toilet. Well, Deana, we got tired of discussing Nicole and her bullshit and her blackmail. Oh, did you see the messages that she left for Jake? Let's scroll back up, shall we? Where did they go? Okay. There we go. That's what Nicole just sent Jake. Oh, I think you were here for that one. Then she said, I have God on side. Okay. Ooh, my comment got a like from Roderick Pokawatchit. Roderick Pokawatchit is the indie filmmaker, the Native American indie filmmaker that said that I can show his films on here once we get done with all this Nicole stuff and I can return to some kind of normalcy. Yeah, she said that to Jake, and she doesn't realize that Instagram is owned by Facebook, which will take her stuff down double quick, and they will ban her. Hey, Samantha. How's it going? Yeah, you missed an inflatable boat. An inflatable motorboat. Nicole always likes her own shit. If you look at her YouTube stuff, there's only like 5 or 6 likes on it. Most of them are hers. She goes through every one of her accounts and likes her own stuff. Her guardian is her mother, and her mother has said that she doesn't care. Her mother also lied to the police, said she didn't live there. Where did that go? I don't know. At some point, Carrie said something about her contacting her mother. She put 3 different bad reviews on that gym where they did the cheer squad. All of them using her own freaking name just from different email accounts, like the complete dumbass she is. You know, I'm still not sure who actually took that. Nicole accuses everyone of everything. She's accusing Kami of reporting all of her stuff. No, bitch, it's a lot of people reporting your stuff. You are vile. Anyway, she's going to end up getting everything taken down. She's going to end up with more not lawsuits, but restraining orders. She's going to end up completely, totally suspended permanently on every platform. But she still thinks she's right. I mean, you've got all this proof to the contrary of all the horse shit she's done. And still, they're lying. They're lying. I mean, you could get a video of her live stabbing puppies or something, and she would tell you, they're lying. They're lying. They're lying. Who are you going to believe, me or your lying eyes? Not a problem, chickie. She's been doing this to too many people for too long, apparently. And somebody's got to stop her. And if it has to be the law, so be it. You call the Special Olympics? Yeah, her mom wants her money. I'm fairly certain that with her level of responsibility, she is probably not responsible enough to keep her own cash, so her mother is probably her payee to some extent. Yeah, she's too old to call CPS on its Adult Protective Services, and from what I understand, somebody has called. But I think that Adult Protective Services would need the body of evidence. Yeah, that's what we're understanding. And somebody said that the place where the cheer squad is, this gymnasium, they have actually gotten paperwork that if she tries to even enter the building, she will be arrested for trespassing. But no, it's everybody else. There is a huge body of evidence of all the shit she's done to people, but it's everybody else. Called her police station, they knew all about it. Wow. You know, I don't doubt it. People like that, you know, they've I mean, at one time, Deana was asked, "Oh, is she being criminally investigated?" But the judge never told her about what. So it sounds like, oh, really? She got in trouble with her softball too. Well, have they bothered just like kicking her off for the safety of the other players? Yeah, some of you came in here after that. Did you know that CJ emailed Deana again? She's told him how many times, leave me alone, do not contact me, shut the fuck up about me, and he doesn't, and then he wants to cry. You know, people in her chat the other night were trying real hard to get her to say anything. And she avoided it, which means that she knows. She has self-control. She knows better. So that right there proves that it's not some mental disability. I'll read again what CJ sent to Deana. Look, Deana, I saw your comment on Agaya's vid that she clipped from my stream from days ago. I don't support Harold and I don't support Nicole. I don't agree with her or whatever she's doing. I told her to stop whatever she is doing. As far as you trying to intimidate me, saying you have my address, you don't have it. You have my grandmother's address. So yeah, even if you had mine, I still wouldn't be scared of you or care. Stop acting like I'm involved in anything against you. I'm not. I really have no interest in it. Also, whatever Marie does or whatever, it's not me, so stop lumping me in. I did try to help you. If you want to try and make it seem like I just used you, that's fine. It's not what really happened, but whatever makes you feel better. I want nothing to do with an argument with you publicly or privately, so leave me out of whatever you're doing. I don't care about any of it. And Deana replied, whatever you have to tell yourself, CJ, to feel good about yourself. I'm as bad as Harold, remember? If that was true, he wouldn't have talked about her, and I wouldn't have had anything to clip. You know, he keeps bringing her up and blaming her for everything, and oh, well, it's so stupid for her to go after Nicole like this. He just doesn't want her making videos on him. No, CJ does not take rejection well. He wants everybody to love him. No. Dude, you've got enough of a record yourself, okay? Unfortunately, Head and Shoulders, I had Harvard Chickie blocked, and I cannot figure out how to unblock her. I went in my creator studio and all that shit, and she's not in there. She's not listed anywhere. I went to her channel. There's no way to unblock her from there. It's just absolutely insane. YouTube just blows my mind sometimes. The thing is, he's the one that keeps bringing her up because Nicole's in his chat until recently. Yeah, I know, Head and Shoulders. People keep responding to her, and I don't see her. I supported RSN for about a year. That was when he was doing the Onision thing, which he did a complete 180 on. Now he blames the victims. After Vince Nicotera said that he was going to look into accusations against CJ, that's when he turned everything around and started calling the victims liars and everything else. I supported him with the Amber thing, and I still do, because he had too many recordings of her talking to her mother and, well, it would be lying to say it was rape and all this other stuff. I know she's got a history of accusing men. She went to some hotel to meet some actor and then accused him of trying to uh, attack her. She went to some club and claimed that they gave her a job just right off the bat. Just looked at her and said, "Hey, you need to be working for us." And then some pop star, she was outside his tour bus and she was tweeting him. She tweeted him like a couple hundred times. She also tried to get in with Onision and his spouse. And now she's in trouble because I don't have TV. So American Horror Story, I think, the actor who played Richard Ramirez, he got a restraining order against her because she wouldn't stop coming on his property, and immediately she broke the restraining order, so she ended up in jail. So yeah, I do support CJ against that. Yes, I was on a three-way call with her this morning when she was having to call around and find, make sure that it was recorded that she was served, so that everything is cool and groovy for Thursday. So anyone Nicole's chat telling her otherwise doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they should pull their heads out of their asses. Yeah. Now he drops her. He's been supporting her in all this. Oh, she's mentally disabled. You need to stop attacking her. Yeah, exactly. Supposedly Nicole got a glitter bomb, so CJ's the one that said it was probably Deana, and then it was Deana. And that became the lore, was Deana sent her a glitter bomb. Most people aren't, if I don't like somebody, I'm not wasting money on them. I got other things I can do with my money. I got beads to buy, baby. We're going into spring. I got plants and seeds to buy. I got books to buy. I got candle making shit to buy. Because I do have to make some more candles. Every time I find a candle holder for poured candles that I like, they always get discontinued. Stupid places. Well, I'm hoping that whatever goes on with Harvard Chickie's case, I hope that ends up with his ass in jail. Because apparently he hasn't been in a while and he needs to be reminded what the place is like. Exactly. Deana owns her shit. If she makes a mistake, she tells you. If she misspeaks, she admits it. If she had sent Nicole a glitter bomb, she would probably be laughing and say, "Ha ha ha, yeah, I did. Good luck cleaning that thing up for the next 80 years." Oh, I was talking about my support of RSN. That's right. When Rhode Island made the flavored vapes illegal, I went and bought him some and sent them to him. I had bought some more for him and I was getting ready to send it. And I had also made him a bath gift basket. Hey, Joe, how's it going? That he was going to raffle off to his followers. And I mean, I made a body butter. I made I think there was a candle, there was some bath salts. What else was in there? I made him a bar of soap. Now, to make this bar of soap, okay, Head and Shoulders, we'll see you later. To make this bar of soap, I took wax and melted it and put it in a mold to make a big rectangular shape. I mean, we're talking like 3 bars of soap worth. And okay, Head and Shoulders, we'll catch you later. I printed off his logo and traced it into the wax, carved it so that the logo would stand out. And then I made a silicone mold of that. And then I made a batch of soap. And if you've ever made soap, you have to make the batch first and do all this curing and stuff like that. And then you have to chop it up, melt it down. That's called milling. So when you see soap that says triple milled, it means it's been chopped up and melted down 3 times. And then I add the scent, and then I pour it into this mold. So it took a lot to do just that stupid bar of soap. And it was right about that time he pissed me off. So it ended up never getting sent. And the flavored vapes I gave to the kid across the street because he vapes. But, you know, I supported him, and then he started turning on Onision's victims, saying they were all liars. He was doing his usual harassing bullshit. And to the point that Shiloh just flipped out and said something to the effect of, "What do you want me to do? Slit my throat on camera? Is that what it's going to take for you to leave me alone? For me to kill myself on camera? Blood?" And there definitely is, you know, a phrase in news reporting, if it bleeds, it leads. You know, suffering sells. It sometimes sells better than sex does. Hey, Rainey. And then I heard some things about what happened with Harvard. And that's when, well, I was already against him at that point anyway because of his victim blaming. And then there was the revenge porn. He blurred it. And technically, in his state, that's not legally considered revenge porn, but it's still not nice. You know, and I've seen Rainey's videos. If you have not seen Rainey's videos, you should go see them. I have no idea how to get a link for Rainey's videos right offhand. Okay. How do I... Where's my private chat at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, it's in the private chat. Actually, let me go to our Hangout, and I'll paste it in there too. Yeah. Well, I was there, Rainey, and I saw that it was blurred, but the thing is, you know, he pulled that horse shit, and this was when he was relapsing and all this other shit, and of course, you know, good excuse, whatever. He's always got an excuse for the shitty stuff he does. And then he plays poor puppy. I have no idea. We're gonna do this. I wouldn't know. I don't watch Japanese porn. I'm just not a real big fan of porn in general. After my last boyfriend, it's like, okay, whatever. Fuck you. Men are trash. Cancel me. I don't care. I have no idea how to run this thing. But okay, let me see if I can find Rainy's channel. Um, there we go. That is Rainy's channel right there. Go check out her videos. She's got the serious tea. She's got the dirt on that little motherfucker. Every time he gets in trouble, whether it's with his mods or something else, oh gee, I just well, I really didn't mean, well, I didn't know, I just don't. Then he gets on his streams and like, yeah, they need to shut the fuck up. Blah, blah, blah. This is your fault, your problem. Blah, blah, blah. You did this. Yeah, go fuck yourself. I remember one time he was talking shit about Stevie Wolf, and Stevie Wolf is friends with that Adrian that Onision really fucked over in a very short relationship. So apparently Stevie heard about it and came up. Yeah, I mean, he was really, yeah, that's Stevie Wolf, blah, 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 getting real tough. Stevie comes on his stream and all of a sudden, oh no, I didn't really mean anything by it. I was just saying. Yeah, you confront the little prick, and all of a sudden, oh. But if you're not there to confront him, he's all Mr. Tough Guy. Deana, I put the link in the Hangouts. He has been streaming again. I subbed to him a long time ago. All of a sudden, it was really weird because every once in a while I'll go, oh, what? I haven't seen any new videos by this person. Then, like the next day, there's a new video from them. Adorkables, I'd say brain damage from drug use. But yeah, Stevie Wolf has been posting again. I don't know if he's doing like video games and music or what, but he doesn't do a lot of commentary stuff anymore. It came out that he was really abusive to an ex-girlfriend of his, and it was heinous. It was horrible. Somebody had recordings, but he just said, "Yep, that was me. I did that. I was using drugs. I was in a horrible place." He didn't try to hide it. Like when somebody caught RSN trying to sell his microphone so he could score, and RSN tried to hide it and blah blah blah, and then finally admitted it much later. But yeah, he's just gotten. And anymore, it's like what Elvis Travels, Rich Life of Road Trips, G Mangoes, all these people I'm not that familiar with, and it's basically just this incestuous little community, this little circle of people that go around taking turns talking about each other. And it's not something I'm interested in anyway. But then he's got to put people in his mouth that he has no business doing so, and then crying, "Oh, it's nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with me." Well, Deana, did you get the link from the Hangouts? Because then you can tell your story about how you tried to support RSN. Okay, yeah. Well, when Deana was still talking to RSN and was grateful that he helped her tell her story and get the news out there, she knew he was having trouble with his computer. Everything was fucking up on him, etc., etc. So what she did was she asked around and found out what someone needs, what kind of equipment somebody needs to stream like he does. And she went out and she bought all that shit for him. It cost her over $1,000. And she didn't even get a chance to send it to him. He shit on her. So she just turned right around and donated it to her daughter's school. You know, he fucks himself, basically. Yeah, he gets all this stuff from other people, and then he fucks it up. I mean, in the time I've known him for what, 3 years, maybe 2 years? No, maybe 3 years. He's gone through something like 3 or 4 computers. And he always manages to get the money from other people. You know, and he's always asking for donations for such and such activity, and then you never see that activity. Oh, we're going to do a ghost stream. We're going to do a streamer house. Only once has he ever done a streamer house. And that was at Holly's, and even they're on the outs. I have no idea what's going on with Holly or anything like that. People talk shit. I'm not listening. But, you know, Holly was one of his staunchest supporters. She was, you know, she treated him like a son, basically, tried to guide him. And he shit on her, too, so, you know, and more lies and bullshit happened, and so they parted ways. But then he'll turn around on a stream. Oh, God, yes, the ramen bath. Yeah, he bought like $50 worth of top ramen and put it in the bathtub and streamed from the bathtub. And his little girly supporters are like, ooh, show us that tattoo. Ooh, show us that nipple. I'm just going, oh, good God. Oh, no, 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 thank you. I thought it was funny. I thought it was amusing. I wondered how he was going to get that mess out of his grandma's bathtub. I liked Holly, but, you know, she did support him until she couldn't anymore. Like a lot of people, she supported him until she couldn't anymore. You know, and he, you know, I would have no doubt there, because for some reason so many people want to do everything for all these things for him. Marie will go after anyone like a pit bull until she gets enough of him, and then she goes off on him, shrieking like a banshee, won't let anyone else speak, and like a rabid little chihuahua or something. And that's, you know, that's her idea of conversation or debate or whatever. Not let anybody else get a word in edgewise. But then again, CJ has a habit of talking over the top of people and interrupting them incessantly. Yeah, she always crawls back. And then even with Holly, you know, oh, I have no problem with Holly. He'll have a big blow up with somebody. Oh, I have no problem with him. I have no problem with him. Look at the shit with Rich Life. Oh, I have no problem with him. Oh, I have no problem with him. Manages to get him to come back just so he can get him on stream and use him for content again. And Rich Life goes for it. And he hates when people call him out on his shit. But as I was saying, he supports Nicole. He lets her get away with shit, and then he blames everybody else for what she is doing because, oh, she's mentally disabled when she's not. Raina, are you still here? Raina. She might not be here now. Well, let's see if Raina shows up. Of course, Raina had her issues with CJ too. Yeah, she's planning on going live at, I think, 6 o'clock my time. So in about 48 minutes. Of course, if we're still on here, well, then she won't because she's busy listening. Or broken glass. That's a good one, too. What are you fast forwarding? Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah, J-Love, I'm old, so my bones hurt. Actually, it's fibromyalgia and ME. Well, I left you a link in the Google Hangouts, so if you wanted to come up, and although I have absolutely no idea how this shit works. Who, Nicole? No. She'll let Abe on her panel, and that's it. And she doesn't realize that Abe's trying to lead her astray. He'll play nicey nice with her and then call her out on her shit. And then that Carlos thing tries desperately to get her to say something. But the problem is, until Thursday it's not official. But at least she's practicing now. She started to read one of Carlos's comments that she highlighted, but she doesn't understand that highlighting it is could be construed as the same thing as saying it. I have no idea how to tell if somebody's backstage, if they've taken the link and all that sort of thing. Yeah, here. 50 views on TikTok. Well, it may have been taken down, I don't know, but the thing is, when I go to TikTok, I don't upload to TikTok. I just go because, friends are on there, so I go to see their videos. Things come up just automatically, in a line. So when you're scrolling through TikTok, you're going to accidentally see it. So that counts as a view. That means 50 people have accidentally viewed her video. Yeah, see, all the rights are on her side. She has all the right. You have no rights. I have a right to talk about this. I have a right to talk about that. There you are. Did you get the car?
Oh my god. I'm driving, so it took me forever.
Did you get the car?
Yes, but I'm not picking it up until tomorrow.
Ah. So you'll have a nifty, shiny new ride for court on Thursday.
Oh, and I love it. I love it so much. I love it. I've been waiting forever to get a new Land Rover.
Got all the options and all that shit and the seat warmers.
Oh my god, it's got seats that cool, seats that heat, it's got reclining back seats, it's got DVD players in the headrest, it's decked out.
Wow.
It's badass.
Gotta make sure your butt stays warm.
Yep. It's badass, and I deserve it for what dickhead did to my old one.
Yeah. If you want to tell everybody what that was.
Oh yeah, when Harold stole my car. He stole my car, beat me up, he stole my car, and it was about 2 weeks before we found it on the side of the road where he left it, locked no less, took the keys and locked it, but he slashed the seats, he threw mud in it, he took a torch lighter and burned the navigation out, he split stuff under the hood, it was garbage. And he did it solely to piss me off. He knew how much I loved that car. That Land Rover was the first car that I bought all with cash, that I worked my ass off because I wanted it, and he solely did it just to hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been waiting all this time. It's been about 2 years now almost to buy another one.
Yeah.
Till the time was right to get another one.
No.
So.
Oh God, he is the embodiment of evil.
Yep, much different than, obviously, my current love, who I called and
Yeah.
I said, I'm at the dealership and I think I'm going to buy a Land Rover. And he goes, you deserve it, baby. You do whatever you want.
Aw, yeah. Oh, you mean the one that you had to pay in chocolate?
Right, the one who doesn't really love me, right?
Yeah. You have to pay him in chocolate, stick around. And he doesn't work, he lives off you.
Right, exactly. Who, I'm
But
sorry, when we were on the phone today, where was he?
yeah, he was at work.
And what did he do? Sent me a text message that was so sweet, was it not?
Yes, definitely.
Right? It's called jealousy. I'm so sorry to all the people on YouTube that don't like me, that it bothers you that I actually have a good man.
Yeah.
That you can't let go of, his past, which is like 20 years old.
Yeah.
And that I have a decent guy that loves me and, takes care of me in more
Well,
ways than one. So.
yeah. Well, where was I going? I don't know. My train of thought derailed.
Oh my God!
No.
When I said you want me to come up, it was because I was so far behind in the chat. Sorry, between being in the dealership and stuff, and you were talking about butt plugs, and I kept lowering it. Then I kept stopping, and I was coming back, and I didn't realize I was so far behind in the chat. But you were talking about CJ, and that's when I said, "Oh, I'll come up," because I was totally thrown off that he sent me an email today. The first thing I do every morning when I wake up is I check my email, because that's where I get all my notifications for like scheduling at work, or if there's an issue with anything, whatever. I check my email before I do anything, and I was like, it said when he's emailed me before, it hasn't said, it said Real Stream Network, I think is what it said, and I was like, I almost deleted it, and then I clicked on it, and I was like, this can't be CJ. Like, why the fuck would he be emailing me? And sure enough, and I just thought it was so hypocritical. I'm like, you dumped me as a friend and treated me like garbage when I was so good to him and defended him nonstop. And then I don't fucking talk about you. I have nothing to do with you. I tell you, have a good holiday, this, that, whatever. Like, you and I don't want to talk about you. You don't talk about me, because I never wanted to talk about you. And I leave YouTube, and while I'm gone, he's talking about me. When I come back, he's talking about me. Then he does that stream on my birthday with that fucking idiot Marie, and they're both going off. And then since then, at least once a week, somebody sends me a clip like, did you see what CJ said about you? And I'm like, no, because I don't go to his channel. I don't watch his streams. I'm not sub to him. So literally everything I have seen that he has continued to make mention of me comes from other people sending it to me. And then I might do a response video, but it's like, what is wrong with you that we're like, let me see, 7 months since him and I have not been okay. 7 months, and you are still bringing me up in your streams that have nothing to do with me. Why?
Yeah.
Why are you still talking about me? And then you're going to send me an email and be like, I don't want to be any part of anything that's going on. Did you insert yourself? You're making yourself a part when you run your fucking mouth about me.
Yeah. He didn't like that I clipped that bit.
Yeah.
He didn't like that I clipped that.
How do you think I'm going to react? Of course not. And how does he think I'm going to react when I hear him tell people I'm a drug user? I've never done drugs in my life. I'm a drug user, that I allowed drugs in my house, and I bought drugs for Harold, and I'm just as bad as Harold. And then, there was the lovely stream when he said, I don't think he deserved. He said, my mouth. It's my fault Harold hit me because of my mouth.
Yeah.
Basically, because I would speak up or do whatever, I deserved to get hit. He could see why he did it, which I just thought is so funny because how many times did I say and explain I had no voice when I was with Harold?
Yeah.
I never yelled at Harold. I never, in self-defense, not once ever hit him back. I never mouthed off to him. I knew what would happen to me.
You're roboting. Roboting. I think you're going into a dead spot.
So that was straight.
You roboted really bad and went out.
Can you hear me now?
But yeah, yeah. But he keeps talking about you, and he talks shit. Then when he gets flack for it, it's like, I didn't. But you really get on his ass, and then all of a sudden it's like, woo, I didn't mean to. I just thought, it's not me. I didn't do anything.
He's such a victim. Such a victim.
It's very typical of an abuser.
Yep.
Gaslighting.
I guess I should say while I'm on here, because I'm sure he'll hear it at some point. I'm sorry, CJ. I'm sorry that everything I went through and all the stuff with Harold was so fucking traumatizing to you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
When he wrote, me, poor me. Yeah, poor you. I'm sorry that my life shit was so fucking traumatizing to you. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, I mean,
kills me.
Anyone that listens to the Clobbering Time interview, they hear you say that, you thank him, you are grateful that he gave you a platform to speak, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
And I'll still say that now.
Yeah. But he expects that level of loyalty, I guess, eternally. He's allowed to do anything he wants to you, but you better be loyal.
But what's funny about that, though, is he had that loyalty. I never had an argument or anything with him where I thought we weren't okay, and then he just dreamed about me the one day, going off on me about Nicole, and that's where I was blindsided, where I was like, what are you talking about? This girl has been coming at me. You expect me to sit back and do nothing about it? And then I gave it breaks, and I did nothing, and it just continued. I really, truly still to this day believe he turned on me and acted the way he did because Marie told him to.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, I have text messages that he doesn't know that I have between him and her, where she basically says, do this, do that, do this, or I'll put out. She's got shit on him. So of course he's going to do whatever she says. But I mean, literally, up until that morning when he went live about me and I didn't even know he was going to, I was still telling people, look, I know you guys have issues or you don't like him, but I'll support him. He did a lot for me. He gave me a platform. I'll always appreciate that, et cetera, et cetera. But it doesn't mean I got to suck his dick for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
Great, you gave me a platform, but you also got content out of me. I mean, if he doesn't give a shit about me, why is my shit all over his Reddit? Why is every video we ever did on his Reddit, why is it privated in his members only section? If he don't fucking care about it and he thinks I'm a piece of shit and he wants nothing to do with anything, get rid of it all then.
Yeah.
Get rid of it then.
But it's good
because
for you.
I'm sorry, CJ, you look really fucking stupid right now saying that you don't like me and, you think I'm as bad as Harold and all this other shit and, you don't support me, but you have all this stuff still up about me. Like, if you don't support me, get rid of it. You also have his fucking sister in your goddamn chat. So if you don't support Harold and you don't support his sister, why is she there asking to email you, saying she needs your help? Remember back to when you didn't like Harold, and you couldn't wait to use me basically as the way to get back at him. Like, I'm not stupid. I know that's kind of where it was, coming from. I'll use her, it'll get back at him. Oh, but then it kind of turned into a story, and oh my God, maybe I kind of feel bad for this girl because she actually went through some shit, and then none of that shit mattered once he didn't like me.
Yeah, exactly. and then everything was your fault. You mouthed off, so Harold had to hit you.
Yep.
You need to leave Nicole alone just because she's attacking you incessantly. Just sit there and let her attack you. Don't say anything in return. Just let her go.
Right. And listen, I'm gonna go back to where I said when I came back to YouTube in January, I said if you can shut your mouth between now and the 13th of January, if you cannot mention me, don't talk about me, don't mention my daughter, etc. Stop streaming about me, I'll drop it. I won't go
Yeah.
to court. And her
Yeah.
response to that is, fuck you, Bald Eagle. Fuck you, Deana. I'll do what I want to do. Da 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 da. And I said, okay, well then I guess I'll do what I want to do. I gave her so many chances, but
Yeah.
once she started in with the streams with the calling my daughter stupid white trash, then I was done. Then
Yeah.
literally, I don't care what anyone would have said to me at that point. I don't care if you would have offered me $1 million. It's
Yeah.
not happening. The fact, once she opened her mouth, and while she was consistently, nightly calling my daughter stupid white trash, telling her to run away from home, saying I can't afford to feed my kid, all this other shit, he was still supporting her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, when months and months earlier he said, if you just drop it, will you leave her alone? She'll leave you alone. I was like, that's all I've ever wanted, and that's what I've done. He still supported her through talking about my minor child every night.
Yeah.
Now that she's making these disgusting videos on Cammy Joe, now it looks a little worse. You know why she made them about Cammy Joe and not on my daughter? Because she already knew I had filed stuff and she was avoiding getting served. And she knew how much worse. If I have an order in hand and you're making videos like that about my kid, trust me, I'll get criminal charges against you. And she knew that.
Yeah.
And Cammy is just an innocent victim in the fact that she's a friend of mine. And that's disgusting in itself. That is that entitled brat behavior. That 2-year-old throw yourself on a floor, have a temper tantrum. I didn't get my way. I don't like it. So I'll show you. I'll just do this. That's what that is.
And then to send a message to Jake that is basically blackmail. And she's making the
That was
blackmail deal
hysterical.
with the wrong person.
That was
Like,
hysterical.
what does Jake have to do with it? It's not his dogfight,
I got that message maybe about 3 or 4 hours after he sent it to me, when he was like, he sent me the screenshots and he was like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? I read it and my response was, tell her to go fuck herself. Like, are you kidding me? She can get fucked. Like, I'm sorry. Now, all of a sudden, when you realize it's real and it's going down, now you want to throw up a way that you think I'm going to go to the courthouse and go, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I know I've been here 4 times, and I know that I drove you nuts over this, and I gave you a dictionary, basically, as a fucking restraining order packet, but I lied. Like, I would ever go into a courthouse and tell a judge I fucking lied.
Especially after
when I'm still the state's witness for Harold, I'm going to go into a courthouse and say I lied. Right.
Yeah. Well, not only that, the judge has already had a chance to look at some of this stuff. So you think the judge is going to look at all this shit she's done and go, what do you mean you lied? It's right here.
Not only that, but every time, which she doesn't even realize, like if this restraining order had gone through back in November, when I initially turned it in, it was very little. Then I go back in January. Then I go back in February. Every time I go back, I add all the shit that's happened in between those months, and I hand it in.
Yeah.
So initially, maybe it was 10 pages. Now it's a damn dictionary. Now it's probably 300 pages.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I would show up to court and the judge would go, more? And I'm like, oh, yeah, more. I'm like, when it goes on every night. I mean, she's even got flash drives of all of her streams. So, let me go in and say, I'm the one who's mental. I lied. And her go, are you out of your mind? Yeah, I would have to be.
Yeah. But I would love to see the judge's reaction to reading that blackmail note.
Oh, she'll get it on Thursday.
Yeah.
Everything is evidence, okay? So, Nicole and anybody else that's listening, if you ever put it in a text message on the internet, once it's out there forever. You can't take it back. And once it's there, you damn right. I screenshot it, I fucking print it out, and I'll turn it right in.
Yeah. And she's just digging
all
herself
of this,
deeper.
Yep, and all of this is my retribution for talking about my daughter. You should have
Yep.
never mentioned my daughter. I didn't like it when she mentioned my boyfriend either, but we're adults
Yeah.
and we can take it a little
Yeah.
bit more. But the fact
Yeah.
that you had to bring my kid into it, fuck you. Fuck you, Nicole. Fuck you, Abe. Fuck any of you that go into her chat and fucking support her while she's talking about my daughter. Fuck those of you who still go into her chat and support her knowing she talked about my kid and Cammy's and Samantha's and everybody else's that she's fucking attacked like an
Yeah.
entitled little fucking brat.
Yeah.
Fuck all of you. I don't care what you say about me on YouTube. I don't care what you try to do in real life. All this intimidation. You think I'm going to like go cry in the corner and be upset about it and go, oh my God, I better get off of YouTube because someone videoed my fucking dad or someone videoed my
Yeah.
neighbor or you're talking shit about me. Fuck you. Not going to happen.
I had a point. I just forgot what it was.
Sorry.
Well, it's the fibro flare. Well, just like you
Yeah.
get brain fog from the lupus, I get brain fog from
Mhm.
fibro and ME.
Yep.
Ugh.
She does, Savage. She does have a sick obsession with children. I don't think in my life I've ever come across in my 47 years an individual that gets mad at people so they attack someone's children.
Yeah.
Like I've said before, even after everything I went through with Harold, like when Harold was not in jail and attacking me on Facebook and making videos about me on YouTube, etc., have you ever heard me speak about his children? Have I ever thrown his children under the bus? Have you ever
No.
seen a photo of them or
No.
anything? I don't care who you are. People's children are off limits. You will never, ever see me do that.
Mhm.
They didn't have to be born. They didn't ask to be his children. They're not a part of this YouTube bullshit. They're not a part of any of this adult stuff. Even though
No.
three of his children actually, he has 4 children. 3 of
Mhm.
them are legally adults. At this
Mhm.
point, you still will never hear me speak about
Mhm.
them, say their
Yeah.
name, anything. Anything.
The only time I heard you say anything was when you and him were first getting together when you were going through your divorce, and you said that he had you take his son home,
Yes.
which was, that was manipulation against his ex-wife.
Mhm. And if you remember, his ex-wife paneled up with me and was on my channel, and
Mm.
she talked about her children. She even, I think, once or twice mentioned my name, and I was like, no, 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 or said like what sex they were, etc. And she was like, oh, I don't
Yeah.
care, I don't care. But that's their mother. She can say
Yeah.
whatever she wants to say about them.
Yeah.
But I won't talk ill about his children. I would never use them as a weapon. I would never use anyone's children as a weapon. Jesus Christ, I
Yeah.
would never use any of y'all's pets as a weapon.
Well, I
If I have something
suggested
to
that.
say against someone, I'll come at you myself, directly to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I suggested that somebody that's on TikTok that makes TikTok videos should duet that one that she just put up about Kami's kids, and their half will be showing the history of what she's done.
I mean, I could do that. The only problem is, I have TikTok. I honestly open the app like once a week, if I even open it that much. I joined TikTok during Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and
Yeah.
that's when I put that stuff out. And I got like almost 8,000 followers off of those videos. I've done a couple other like cutesy things with dogs or whatever, but
Yeah.
I really don't go to TikTok, and I really don't understand how to use it that much. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure there's people that have way more followers than me. I mean,
Mhm.
8,000 or just about 8,000 is still a lot. I mean, if I could figure out how to make one of those videos, it could possibly blow up like Harold's did. I mean, I got 3.5 million views just on one of his videos alone. So it could. I just don't know that much about TikTok, and I'm not invested in TikTok, like trying to get like, subscribers there because
Yeah.
I'm not one of these people that makes videos every day. So
Yeah. The only reason I'm on TikTok is follow, indigenous creators, and that's about it. And that and Jay Brewer, because I was just absolutely stunned. Something came up about Jay Brewer, and he was doing something with like alligators or something like that. And then I found out that he's the guy that owns Prehistoric Pets in Fountain Valley, California. And when I'm down there, I go to that place all the time. It is so freaking awesome. Like, oh my God, that's the guy that owns that place that I was going to. Because you walk in the front, they've got an actual zoo, but because of the pandemic, it was closed. But you walk in, and off to your right is a big pond set up and it's just full of turtles, and they're all swimming around in there, and they're looking at you.
Mhm.
And if you go further to the right, to the far right corner, they've got huge land tortoises, giant land tortoises. And
I
for
have both
five
on my
bucks,
property.
well, for $5 you get this plastic cheap tumbler with a few vegetables in it, and
Oh,
you can feed the turtles.
cute.
And I was just, they've. I don't like snakes, but I'm checking out the snakes and, uh,
You don't like snakes?
huh?
You don't like snakes?
No, don't like snakes.
I have 4 snakes.
You have what?
4 snakes.
Oh, pet
I have a
snakes or?
boa. I have a pet snakes. I have a boa
Oh,
constrictor. I have an African redback, an albino hognose, and what is the other one? What is the other one? Albino hognose, African redback, a boa constrictor. Hang on, I'm going dumb here. What the hell is the other one? Oh, it's a lavender something. I don't fucking remember.
mm,
I also have a bearded dragon. That's huge. She looks like
oh,
What's its name? Jabba the Hutt.
how about that? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a huge bearded dragon. Yeah, I have a lot of animals. I got birds. I have water axolotls. I have
Oh,
fish. I have everything. I got a zoo.
well, that friend of mine that is no longer my friend because she wouldn't even bother to come and water my plants while I was gone, while I was down there spending hundreds of dollars on her and her kid while I was in California the last time. She has axolotls, and they frequently lay eggs, and she gets baby axolotls, but they tend to not
No,
last long.
no, they're
But
really hard to take care of.
yeah, but she's got ferrets, which we call house weasels or cat snakes. Um, uh, let's see. But while I was down there, there's some kind of an African frog that is taking over in Southern California, and she wanted me to go find one for her. They're
God.
illegal to own. It's like, yeah, let me go stomping around in swamps
My
and
daughter
find
wants. I think it's called a tomato frog.
Mm,
She's got this thing for frogs. So I'm like, no. She's also got a thing for wanting a tarantula. I'm like, that's not happening.
yeah.
I draw the
Uh,
line at tarantulas.
well, this friend doesn't do spiders, but she would frequently post them just to freak me out.
Yeah, I don't like spiders, and I draw
And
the line. I'm not having a tarantula in the house.
she also wanted a blue garter snake, something like a blueback garter snake that's endemic to Southern California. She wanted me to go
Yeah.
stomp around out in the desert and find her one of those. I'm like, I'm not going snake hunting. I don't like snakes. The only snake I would probably come across is probably a rattlesnake. And I would
Yeah,
like to see.
my daughter's more of the snake person.
Hmm.
She wants to start breeding the hognose, that albino
Oh yeah.
hognose that she has,
Oh yeah.
because they're pricey. So she's
Yeah.
like, I want to get a girlfriend for Noodle. His name's Noodle. I want to get a girlfriend for Noodle, and we can breed them and make money. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
okay. I'm like, that's all on you if you want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not getting into snake breeding, thanks. But anywho, trying to
But
keep up with your comments.
actually, I do know somebody that would probably be a customer for an albino hognose snake.
They're free and expensive. She bought hers with her own money because she works.
Mhm.
She bought that one, and it was, I don't know how old it was, but it was kind of, I mean, it's not small now. It's probably, they
Yeah.
don't get huge, but I don't know.
Mhm.
It's like a foot, maybe a foot and
Mhm.
2 feet. I don't know. But
Yeah.
it was half the size when she bought it, and that thing was like $700.
Wow. Jeez.
They're pricey because hers is
Yeah.
an albino, so it makes it,
Yeah.
even more. There's actually a picture of it on my TikTok. I'm holding it.
Mm. Mm. Well, let's see. What was it? I can't. There was something else she wanted me to try to find, and it's like, I would like to see a rattlesnake in the wild from a distance. That's what zoom is for on your camera. Uh, but from here through eastern Oregon, because eastern Washington has rattlesnakes. Once you get over the Cascades, you run into the rattlesnakes. Once you get into southern Oregon, you have rattlesnakes.
We have rattlesnakes. We have eastern rattlesnakes.
Yeah. Nicole's live if anyone's interested. We have a few different kinds of rattlesnakes. We apparently have a few kinds of scorpions.
We have
But
scorpions.
all the way from here to New Mexico, Utah, Colorado, I've never seen a rattlesnake in the wild. And I was at that Malheur, there's a no, Malpais National Park, which is a lava park down in New Mexico, and they're supposed to be all over the place out there. I never saw one.
I
There's a
see them.
trail.
We have a place here called Flatwoods where you basically it's like bike trails through the woods and we go ride bikes. I
Uh-huh.
always see them when I'm there. Always.
I guess Nicole's alive right now, but
Is she streaming you? Is she streaming you?
oh, I don't know. Who cares?
Because you could strike her again.
Yeah. But yeah, because down in Malpais they're supposed to be all over the place. There's a place over in Eastern Washington called Vantage, and it's really awesome. You go across this big long bridge over the Columbia River, and up on one side there's the Wild Horse Memorial, and I went up to that one time. And there's all these little lizards running around, and there's a bunch of dumbass tourists, and she says, and this woman screams, "Oh my God, a snake!" And I turned to try and catch a picture of it to see what kind it was. Her shrieking scared it, and it went back into its burrow. And I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch! I want to get a picture of the snake."
Well, I'm in Florida, so there's lizards everywhere. You walk
Yeah.
outside and, you see 20 of them running. They're everywhere.
Yeah. But on the other side of the freeway, there's a little park there with little walking trails, and there's signs up, do not go off trail, beware of rattlesnakes.
Yeah, we have that. Plus, we have the ones that say, do not feed the alligators.
Yeah. Do not give the alligators acid, please.
Do not feed the alligators. My signal is probably going to go to dead service in a few. I'm just giving you notice once I hit the county line.
And I'm getting close to the 2-hour mark here. But Carrie says, I have a ton of evidence and proof on Nicole. We need to compile a place where we can compile all the evidence.
Oh my God, I have so much shit that I was hoping come Thursday I can just delete it all. There's so much shit on my phone.
Well, if we put it into like a Google thing or whatever, so then it's on the internet, so we don't have to have it on our devices taking up room.
Exactly. I don't want it on my phone. I hate when I'm looking for something legitimate and I have to scroll through so much shit of hers to get to it.
Exactly.
It's the same thing with Harold's shit. I can't wait for that to be over so I can get rid of his shit on my phone too.
Yeah.
And by his shit on my phone, so nobody twists what I'm saying, meaning all the evidence I have against him for his videos on YouTube and, text messages and DMs and all emails and all the shit he ever sent me. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Don't fucking twist my words.
Yeah. Well, later we'll have to discuss putting together a Google document.
Something I honestly considered just upgrading my phone at this point and just sticking this phone in a drawer with everything on it and starting with a new phone.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't have to deal with all the horse shit.
No. And then it's there, and then it can go to like wherever it needs to go like in time, and I don't have to actually carry the phone. I'm due for an upgrade anyways.
Is Carlos here?
In your chat?
Well, Samantha says, hi, Carlos. LOL.
Oh, I don't know. I have all that person's channels blocked.
All 48 of them?
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Last time I went on my live stream thing, at least 20 of them, whatever 20 he came into my chats with, they were all blocked. So,
Oh, Carlos.
I'm simple.
My stream.
I'm simple. If I don't want something to do with somebody, I block them. So I don't have to see them. I don't have to talk to them. I don't go to their channels. When I block you, it really means I don't want anything to do with you.
Apparently, Carlos is watching our stream. Hi, Carlos. Go fuck yourself, Carlos.
Right. Hi,
Keep
Carlos.
encouraging Nicole to violate the restraining order, Carlos.
I said earlier, Carlos is either really smart or really stupid. I just haven't figured out which one yet.
Yeah. Oh, he mentioned me in his chat. Oh, I'm so proud. Oh.
You famous now. You famous.
I'm famous. I'm Carlos famous.
You'll sleep well tonight now, knowing you got a shout out.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. I can't wait for this to be over and I can go back to ignoring all of these people. Well, most of them anyway.
2 days, people.
Yep.
2 days. Thursday at 9:30 in the morning. I guess I could set up a live stream for when I'm done. I don't know though. Like sometimes I'm in and out of there quick, It just
Yeah.
depends on when they call you. The last time I was there were so many people there. It was an hour and a half before they even called me to come in.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could do it for like noon on Thursday because by then I'll probably be out of there. So.
Oh, he's also in Nicole's chat gassing her up.
Well, it's happening, so take that,
Yep.
Carlos, and you can let her know her threats and her attempts to get me to drop it and not go to court is not going to happen. I'm going, and that's what she gets for opening her fat-ass lips and ever speaking about my daughter.
Yeah.
I said before, if you truly love your children like I love mine, there are no lengths you won't go to protect your children or to get back at someone when they fuck with them.
Yep.
And that's what I'm doing, plain and simple. And hopefully it's a little bit of a win-win for everybody whose children she has gone after. So I hope each and every one of you that are listening that have had your children attacked by her, I hope Thursday when I go to court, you at least feel a little bit of victory, and it's a little bit of a win-win for you.
Yeah, because it'll also make it a lot easier for other people to get action against her.
It would. I mean, I'm going to bring it, you guys, on Thursday. I'm going to bring everything she's done, since last month when, when she started in, back on everyone's kids again, Samantha's and Cammy's and whoever. I'm going to bring it all with me. She'll have it all. So it'll already be on record.
Yep.
Okay, if you guys ever opt to do a report, all you have to do is link it to mine. It'll ask you, is there any reports, that coincide, and you just put mine with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, I know you got to go, and I'm hitting the subject line. So bye, everybody.
Bye. Okay, everybody, we're at almost 2 hours, and I'm really tired of talking about this shit. We got 2 more days, and, well, we'll partially be rid of her. If she keeps after Kami, we will keep going after her. If you want to go listen to whatever the hell Nicole is repeating endlessly, go ahead and go for it. Sam's talking about she's going to go live, so might go over there, blah, blah, blah. Adorkables, Libras can be vicious. Not as vicious as a Scorpio, but they can be vicious. They're it's the scales, but they're never in balance. Anyway, I will talk to you all later. Go live your actual real life that you do away from YouTube and all this horse shit. And try to wash your brain from all this information. I will talk to you all later. Bye.